Welcome to the Conspiracy Theory Podcast with your host, Harley, and your co-host, Nicole. So, today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Bermuda Triangle.
Ooh,
yes.
get ready. You're ready for a treat.
So, we have our computer here to, if we need any more facts, we can. I'm going to be putting the links, like where I got my information in the description for that. So, got our information here. And we're just going to go ahead and start talking.
All right.
You want to go first?
Because she did all the research. I did none because I forgot.
Okay, so I researched like 4 theories from that people have of the Bermuda Triangle, which were that there is a time vortex, that the hidden city is Atlantis, and there are magnetic forces, and last, hear me out on this, ocean flatulence.
Oh yeah, that is personally my favorite.
Yes.
See,
100%.
if you don't find ocean flatulence funny, please get off of this page.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna start with the time vortex.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to read off of this, you can.
Okay.
So, do you want to start this?
If you want to start, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's claimed that with the curvature of the Earth, that the time there could be completely different because the way it is, I guess.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
great, love it.
So I believe that there absolutely could be something that like causes this, because people talk about like their compasses going haywire, and that's why so many people disappear, is because like
Right.
it's you lose connection.
Right.
But if you think about it, you're also over the ocean. So how much Wi-Fi are you getting?
Well, right. Well, honey, for a compass, you don't need Wi-Fi.
I meant like the controls, because people's
Don't try to save it. Just stop. Hey,
right.
Anyway,
We're done.
Anyway, no, sorry, excuse me. I completely agree with that, actually, because you know how the Bermuda Triangle. I'm gonna have a hard time saying that, so we're gonna call it BT. The BT has, like the hole in it.
Right.
It's just like a hole in the center of the ocean, and it goes like inwards like that. Well, when you're there, like a compass, it doesn't go like. You got north, south. Wait, hold on.
Never eat soggy waffles. Never north, east, southwest.
Yeah, thank you. And it doesn't go down in the hole. So what is that? Under the ocean?
Right.
Interesting. Maybe that's always eat soggy waffles.
Hey!
Yeah.
Okay. So, upon my research, like I said, I'm going to put everything that I found down in the description. So, if y'all want to go look and help me understand a little more, because I'm not the best at understanding, go ahead.
Please put in your comments and questions.
And give us other theories.
Feedback.
Because
yes.
Feedback
Recommend
and other theories.
Yeah. If you want to recommend stuff on what you want to hear.
And we'll just research.
Please, because I would love to answer.
But I found the story. It was a Floridian pilot named Bruce Gernon Jr.
Interesting.
And he claimed that there was a dark elliptical cloud, and he later called it the electronic fog, and it was like hovering about like 500 feet over the ocean. And the reason that this does not like make sense, it like doesn't add up, is because he claimed that that's what he saw, but there's no theory that negated that what he actually saw, which in simpler terms just means that that what he has said has not been denied. So yeah, he may have been able to see it, but there's been no photos shown. Like it's only
there's
like,
no
based
proof.
off,
There's
it's
no
just
proof.
what he said.
And
so no one can deny it.
Right.
And
Cannot be confirmed or denied.
But a lot of this I feel like goes towards the magnetic forces theory, which
For sure.
was my next topic. I didn't like stay in order of all these.
Oh,
So if you want to
wow.
start
I
that
love
up.
how it goes from 1 to 4. Amazing counting.
It's no, because I have it up here. So I just
No, you're good.
Yes,
You're good.
yes.
So sorry. Okay. There are tons of theories that talk about the different magnetic field forces, of the BT. I'm gonna stop there. First sentence, we're stopping. As an English teacher, I'm stopping at every word. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
yes.
I think I agree because it's like a waterfall. Imagine a waterfall but in a circle.
Right.
And it's just like when there's a ring like that, it's kind of going like this, but it's also going like that. And that's got to be like, even if it's not a magnetic pull or magnetic force, it's still a force because you're going like that.
Right.
And so, magnets.
Just
Magnetic,
read this.
right?
Just read this.
Right? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway.
It'll explain a little more.
Yeah, I got it. People claim the reason people go missing is because their compass goes haywire and there's no signal. But according to my research, this theory has been debunked. Love it. It is claimed that upon entering the Bermuda, the BT.
Yes, BT.
Jesus. The BT, it is one of the 2 places where the compass points to true north instead of magnetic north, which is always changing.
So basically in this, what I understand from what I got is that the way it like is there, like I said, it points to true north instead of like if you were going to compass on your phone right now, it's gonna show you where north is, and it's always changing because the earth is spinning and that stuff, So true north obviously never changes, and it's more. I could be completely wrong, but like
your theory.
What I understand from this is that true north is more down, which obviously compasses cannot point down.
Right.
So it like messes them up completely. And so I think that that's the reason that like people they get so lost and they don't know where to go and they get stranded there.
Right.
And so it's not that they go missing, it's that they have 1, no signal out there, and 2, now their compass does not work. Sorry. Now their compass doesn't work because it's pointing something different.
Right. Because there's only 4 places that it can like specifically point to, and if it's going a different way, it can't point to that. So that's why it's like trying to figure out. It's like, that's a horrible like example. I'm just gonna stop. I'm sorry. What is that?
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I'm pronouncing the word right. Okay, so it's called declination, which trained ship and airplane pilots are supposed to know or be trained in how, and they're supposed to know how to account for this when it happens, because if it happens when they have no signal or it goes, they have to know where to go. You can't just drop the plane in the middle of the ocean.
Love to do that.
So
that's so scary.
I know. I would cry if I was.
Actually,
I think I would just die.
I think I'd die. Okay.
Do you want to talk more about that?
Do you have more to add on to that?
I don't know. I think I would definitely say this one, in my opinion, I believe the magnetic forces more than I do the time vortex, because
I agree.
The time vortex
kind of just sounds like you're trying to scare me to not go to the BT.
Right.
Well, what if I want to go explore the BT for myself?
Right. And the way that the Earth is made, we have different time zones.
Oh, for sure.
Different, because everywhere is different. So it could just be different there. There could be just different. It could be stronger forces. We're not used to that. And so I believe that could be more true. But of course, I would have to research that a little more because it's been debunked, and I think I might have to look up that and see if it has been debunked or not.
Hold on, I gotta look up something. Actually, do you know where the BT is? Like, where is it?
It is,
because I know, but I don't know.
The Bermuda Triangle is located in South Atlantic between Florida and Puerto Rico.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
No, you're good. Okay, I'm gonna say something about that too.
Yeah.
So, thank you. Of course. So I definitely do believe the magnetic thing over the time, whatever it is. Time vortex. Thank you. But I also don't know if I believe the magnetic thing because it's like, yes, whatever, but like, no, at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So here on the research that I found, it says that the conspiracy theory that compass malfunctions are behind the triangle's grisly history is easily debunked. First of all, it assumes that many experienced pilots were simply unaware of the magnetic declination. Second, it can't explain the many, many boats and planes that pass through the area without incident, which is also true because there's only a couple like that have sunk or like planes that came down or went missing.
Yeah.
There's tons of people who go there and they're fine. There's ships that go through and they're fine. There's planes that go through and they're fine. So, okay, I wanted to make sure before I sound like a fool. Amelia Earhart was supposedly flying over the Bermuda BT. Was flying over the BT when she lost complete signal, and no one knows where she is to this day, or I think, right?
Yeah. Well, they just assume that she died. I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Okay, yeah, no. She has never been found, nor her plane. So again, like, she's probably dead. It was a while ago.
Well, how old? When was she? How old was she when she flew over the BT? Because 1937. July 2nd, 1937. That's your birthday! Matching. Anyway. That's crazy. 1937. So I'm going to assume that she's most likely dead. You never know. But I'm going to make a pretty good assumption that she's probably dead. But who knows where she could have gone because why is my okay. Sorry. Interesting.
So yeah. She was never found, and which is really scary.
But also she could have been found because this is my thing on that.
Mm-hmm.
People fake their deaths every day.
Oh yeah.
They can see my toes peeking from the blanket. Sorry.
Let me know if you want to drink.
No, you're good. Wait, what? Oh,
faking their death.
People fake their deaths every day, all the time, and a lot of famous people do that. And I don't think she was that, I'm gonna say, well known before disappearing. But do we actually know that she disappeared? No, not really, because you might hear it, but like, she could have just like, oh hey, I actually don't feel like being well known, or I'm gonna like.
They say they're looking for her, but they're really not looking for her. No one came and looked for her.
That too.
So she could be alive and just no one cared.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, imagine being like lost and wanting someone to come find you and no one cares and they just like, oh yeah, we are looking, and they're not.
I'd try.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah. So I don't know. I believe that, yeah, maybe signals can get lost and all this stuff, but I don't know if it's the main cause of disappearances and all this stuff. I think it's something totally different. And also, with people thinking like, oh, the BT is so scary, like when you go over this, like you're gonna lose signal, we're gonna go missing, then people just want to go missing. Like they just do it for attention.
Well, right.
Whereas like, there's also the people that are like, oh, this isn't real, I'm gonna show you, and go there, and obviously they're still here today.
Right.
So it's kind of it goes both ways, in my opinion.
I agree.
So,
well, I just find it interesting that it's like some people have gone there and been fine, but there's also, reports of people disappearing.
Right.
So I don't know how I feel about that because it's like, it's not like it chooses when it's going to swallow people.
Right.
Well, I mean, maybe it could. I don't know. But
it just goes off and you happen to go over at the same time.
I really doubt that.
The Loch Ness Monster.
I don't know, though.
We should do a podcast with the Loch Ness Monster.
We should.
I think it's real.
I think I agree.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. The next one. I might have to
talking-
explain myself on this.
We are talking about ocean flatulence. Would you like to explain how that has anything to do with the BT?
Absolutely.
Right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be so completely honest right now. I forgot what flatulence meant upon writing this. So I wrote this whole thing out, and then my brother happened to sneak in my room and asked me why are we talking about ocean farting. I'm not. Kind of.
Like, yes, but not with the intention of talking about like oceans fart.
Right. So, what I found is that a long time ago there was a freighter ship that was carrying thousands of barrels of beans and lentils, and it crashed, and all that stuff polluted the ocean right there. Like that's exactly where it crashed. And so it's still like down on the ocean floors, obviously. And it says that every once in a while there'll be a pocket of methane gas, also known as methane gas hydrates, that erupts when there's too much pressure in the ocean.
Really?
Too much internal pressure under the ocean, and it'll erupt and start releasing itself because it's too heavy and it needs to come back out. And it said that it can cause ships to lose their buoyancy and sink, and it can, if it goes up high enough, it can be turned into a flammable gas, and it could stall an airplane engine or even ignite an engine and make it spark, and then they come down. But I was researching more, and it says that it was debunked because scientists, that's the word, scientists, did a geologic survey and found that the last time it erupted was about 15,000 years ago. So it definitely has not erupted anytime soon.
I wish it would.
Yes.
I would love that, actually.
Yeah, and it says that, like, the gas is... Okay, sorry. I don't believe it because I do believe that there could be a shipwreck and there could be too much atmospheric pressure in the ocean that it has to erupt every once in a while. But I don't believe that it makes ships lose their buoyancy and it can travel up to spark an engine of an airplane. Like, I understand it's like toxic fumes or something, but I don't fully believe that that's even right. Like, I feel like, okay, cool, it's erupting. It's almost okay, this is all my opinion.
You're good.
Like, people know when volcanoes are going to erupt because they're watching them. They know, okay, hey, there's smoke coming out. Hey, it's starting to shake. All this stuff. So if they see, hey, the ocean is about to erupt, don't send ships through it. Don't send airplanes through it until it is fully done.
Right.
Like, there could be somebody watching it, but again, it says hasn't erupted in 15,000 years. So there's probably no one watching it. So
could happen any day. Make sure to not go there. Don't go to the BT for a while because it hasn't erupted in 15,000 years. Wait.
Right. But that also...
Wait. 1,500? 15,000?
15,000?
Sorry. Okay.
But that's what I was just about to say. But that then goes against, like...
Sorry, I gotta...
the God aspect.
Okay.
Because we haven't had an Earth for 15,000 years.
Right.
So that's where I have a kind of a problem with science because science is not based off Christianity in the slightest. So they believe like the Earth is 10 billion years old. Believe what you want, I guess. Hold on, let me find where I found this right here. Yeah, 15,000 years.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So again, that's also why I don't believe it. Like, science is not fully my belief. So
for sure. That's okay.
Yeah.
So the next thing we're talking about is Atlantis. And okay, so it is said that there used to be a city called Atlantis that has disappeared in the ocean. So I look it up because why not? I said, is Atlantis real? Atlantis is a widely considered fictional story. The story was invented by a Greek philosopher, Plato, around 360 BCE. Right. So it's a tale. Okay. So it's considered a tale rather than real historical city. So there's no geological evidence proving that it ever existed. So it talks about the origin of the legend, and it basically just says legend, myth. So I don't 100% believe that, and I feel like, okay, this is the one specific thing that I remember seeing Atlantis in. Hotel Transylvania 4, where they're like going on a cruise. I think it's 4.
I don't watch movies. I have not watched any of those.
Okay. Wow. Gonna have to take a break. I'm actually quitting the podcast. First episode, quitting. Anyway, no. And it talks about, okay, we're going on vacation and we're gonna go on this cruise, and then they go to the BT, and they're flying the plane, and then they go right down the hole, and then they're in Atlantis essentially. But again, kids movie, fictional, not real.
Correct.
And it's probably in a whole bunch of other movies. I don't really know. I'm not educated on that. So my personal belief, I don't think it's real. I feel like it's just a legend because people are already saying all this other stuff about the BT. So why not add one more thing? I don't think it's real. But
yeah, no, what I found was that people said it used to be a city that fell under the ocean. Whatever that means.
How does that even happen? There's a city, let me paint the picture for you.
Right.
There's a city in the middle of an ocean. Let's just say like on an island, because obviously there's islands in the middle of water. I really doubt that there's like a little island and the water completely covered it.
Right.
You're telling me you believe that, and it sunk a hole into the middle of the ocean? Right. Okay.
Yeah. No. And it says that there was a claim that there was a scuba diver. I didn't put his name in here, so I'm putting all my research in there so you can find his name.
I'll look it up.
I think it's in this one. Yeah. Charles Berlitz.
Interesting.
Wait, no. No, sorry. Not him. J. Manson Valentine, one of them. He was a scuba diver that he claimed that he went to the Bermuda, the BT, and found, like, obviously, like, the city. Mudflap is hungry. Just give me...
Mudflap is hungry. Thank you.
But he claimed that he saw the city, and there was perfectly laid stones that like formed a road that they called the Bimini Road. But
I love that word.
You should have named the mudflap
Bimini.
No, it's Bimini.
Bimini.
Yeah.
Love it, actually.
Bimini. Who does? But people are also saying this is debunked for 2 reasons. One, there was never any photographs taken. Just him and nobody else scuba dived down there.
Well, right.
And also, the Atlantis never existed.
Do we know when he went scuba diving? Like what? Because it said that the legend was created in
1968.
Okay, right. So I have a hard time believing that they had any underwater camera equipment. I could be completely wrong.
No, you're right.
But I feel like
to do with the moon landing.
You don't understand. We need to talk about this. I'm writing it down.
Yes. So yeah, the Atlantis never existed. That's my theory. So I think all of this is just fairy tale, like Plato wrote.
Yeah, I don't see. I don't think I'll ever believe that the BT has like until I see it myself. So we gotta get Harley a sippy cup. Swallow. Sorry, let me keep talking. Just grab the bottle and spit it back in. What are you doing? Anyway, wow, you were so tan compared to me.
Oh,
Look at the camera. Give me your arm.
I went out tanning every single day. So
Okay, anyway. Okay, but yeah, I don't think I'll ever believe the BT until I see it. So me and Harley someday in the near future are gonna go take a trip to the BT. We're gonna bring you
Absolutely.
guys with,
yes,
and we're gonna go explore and see if it's real. And if we go missing and you never get the footage, then you know.
then you take my word.
Yeah, take our word, and we will give you the truth.
Yeah.
Give me hold on. Wait, what is it? Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Yeah, that's the saying, but show me your trust and I'll give you the truth. Yes. Perfect. Time to go. Anyway, okay. Kind of a short episode today, I feel.
But I think
That
this
was
is a
good.
very good first episode.
No, this is good. Just keep it short, sweet, and funny.
Yeah. So
Keep
my
people
plan,
entertained.
just for the future episodes, is I'm going to try and post every Friday. Obviously, I am a child, so
You already had it on there.
oh yeah.
Sorry.
Obviously, like we are in school. Well, we're in summer now, but we will be going back into school and all this stuff. So it may get hard for us to post every Friday. So our plan is to, of course, try and record as much as we can and as fast as we can. So when we have those weeks that we're struggling to post because we have sports and school and all that stuff, we have things to post. So plan is every Friday we're gonna bring special guests. Whoever wants to be on, they're coming on. So thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I had fun.
I had a lot of fun too. I
was
think
good.
this is really fun, and if you don't like it, complain to your mama. I don't want to hear it. If this isn't for you, this isn't your type of content. Okay, I don't care. I have fun.
That's so good.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, see you in next Friday's episode. Peace, y'all.
Yep.